Hello! Today we will watch one of my interesting and instructive random feature game, where you will learn about the chess law of mutual mistake. I have white. Let's watch. e3, e5, b3. Opening the a1 h8 diagonal for my bishop. My bishop controls two central squares. d5, d4. I want to clarify the pawn structure in the center, whether he is going to open position by exchanging or close the center with pushing pawn to e4. In any case, I would have a short-term plan. If he closed the position, then I would undermine the base pawn d5 in accordance with the book My System by Aaron Nimtsovich. In case of exchanging on d4, I would pull my bishop forth and back from d4 to the convenient b2 square. Sarah Connor had a shotgun Remington, and I have my bishop. c5, bishop to b2. Let's watch the game. The next moves are natural developing moves. Let's watch them without comments. c4. It is the first and serious mistake. I missed a knight fork after the knight jumps to b4. But my opponent missed the opportunity to get advantage. It is the law of mutual mistake. More precisely, the mistake was on my part, but my opponent missed advantageous move. That's how the law of conservation of mistake works. Kingside castling, bishop to e2. After the critical moment, we go on making the natural moves. Rook to d1. After my move, my opponent has got a beautiful tactical move, the knight to f4. I admit that I didn't pay attention on this opportunity. Pawn on e3 is pinned, and if e-pawn takes the knight, his rook invades to the second rank. My opponent didn't notice this opportunity in my favor, and made mistake instead of good continuation. He played f5. He weakened the a2, d8 diagonal unfounded. Weakening of it affects the safety of his king. The best objections to the weak move of my opponent were knight to c3, bishop b5, or simple developing move knight b to d2. But I made a clumsy move in reply. The law of mutual mistake was proven again. The position became equal. However, the next move of my opponent turned out even the bigger mistake. Queen c6. During the game it will become clear why it is bigger mistake. The law of mutual mistake is still working. Rook f to d1, knight f6. I was considering from equivalent developing moves for my knight. It is knight to a3 or knight to c3. I chose knight to a3 in order not to shut down the diagonal for my dark squared bishop. And I'm threatening bishop to b5, the skewer. Queen to c7, knight b5, I keep on attacking. Knight to d6, a series of active moves continues. I'm threatening to win the exchange. But my opponent is trying to complicate hopeless position by knight to e4. He was considering such moves like knight takes e8, bishop to c4 check, or bishop to b5. Every of these moves save my advantage. I chose bishop c4 check to punish him for the mistake which he made on 11th move when he weakened the a2 g8 diagonal. Black knight on a5 is useless piece, but to trade for my bishop is disadvantageously for my opponent, Because after the exchange my more dangerous piece, its queen, will replace my bishop. Then there will be threat to deliver smothered mate. For example, queen sacrifice to deliver a very rare and marvelous mate. In order to avoid the mate, black will have to give up material. So after my move, my opponent played king to h8. Knight takes e8. I take his rook and threat to deliver a checkmate by bishop takes g7. Knight takes d2. Bishop takes g7, checkmate. It's fair to say that my opponent had no defense from multiple threats. One of each is invasion to 7th rank. And another one is knight to f7, check, king to g8, forcing black to put the king in discovered check. I will write a link to this position in the video description for everyone who wants to practice to finish it off playing against black. You can send your links to your game when you finish to play this position. Conclusion. The law of mutual mistake works. If you notice the opponent's mistake, then probably your last move was a mistake. Or you can make a mistake now. We aren't interested in the past. So check your current move which you're going to make. Note that the law of mutual mistake works on all levels without exception. It means that it works even in the games of top chess players and even in the most important games. See you!